Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the snake symbol in palmistry. We're going to look at what it means and what its variations are on different parts of the hand. Now before we start out talking about this symbol, I just want to do a quick little technical point on what the snake actually looks like. In some schools of palmistry, they say the snake doesn't actually form by the lines on the hand. It forms by the ridges on the hand, like those smaller micro lines on the skin. Other schools of palmistry say no, it's an actual line itself. I tend to fall somewhere in the middle of this. I think the actual lines work, and I think the micro ridges on the skin work as well. So what we're talking about applies to both these areas here. So the meaning of this sign is all about obstacles. So think of obstructions, hidden enemies, people that get in the way of your life. And that's really what this snake represents. So when this snake turns up, it means that there's some energy somewhere that's holding you back in your life. So let's put some context onto that. If you look at the pictures of a lot of the Hindu gods, they're going to either be sitting on top of snakes, or they're going to be wearing snakes, or have a lot of these snakes around them. And in that context, the snake is really about spiritual energy. And spiritual energy is really a byword for growth, especially in spiritual symbolism. So what gives you your growth? What gets you out of your comfort zone? It's your enemies. It's the people that try and hold you back in life. They're the ones that actually push you out of your comfort zone and make you grow as a person. That's really what this snake is all about. It looks like a negative sign, but there's actually some good to it as well. Now there are two variations for the snake symbol. If it starts up on your lifeline, then that means the obstacles and obstructions you're going to face are going to come as a result of one of your relatives. On the other hand, if the snake is on the heart line, then that means it's a member of the opposite sex, usually a former lover, that's going to cause you problems. And there's two things I should say about this. So if you do see a snake in either of these places, have a look at the Rahu lines that are cutting across the lifeline. Now the Rahu lines are those diagonal ones. If you see a snake on the lifeline, then you're probably going to get short Rahu lines cutting across the lifeline. Those short lines, those refer to family problems, and you can see the snake manifest itself in that way. The other thing is, if you have a snake on the heart line, then you're going to get longer Rahu lines, ones that cut all the way through the lifeline and into the heart line. And again, that's a way that the Rahu line starts to manifest itself as a result of this snake. The other thing to look at is horizontal lines that cut across the third phalange of the ring finger. That's normally a sign. If you see thick lines over here, that means that these obstructions are still active in your life. And on the other hand, if you see vertical lines in this area, then that means that these obstructions are going away. Now the other thing to look at with this is, how long will these obstructions and these obstacles last in your life? That's really a variable question. For some people it lasts a few weeks, for others it lasts a few years. It really depends on the person and how long it takes for them to figure out who or what it is that's holding them back in their life. Alright guys, that's my take on the snake. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, hit the like and subscribe. And if you want to learn more about palmistry symbols, then check out my book called The Dictionary of Indian Palmistry Symbols. Thank you very much.